And welcome to the Resistance! Good evening, everyone. How are we doing tonight? What's new? What's shaking? Well, we have got some chatters. Welcome on in. We've got people from YouTube as well as Twitch. Welcome on in. Dustin gets the award for first chatter of the night. Woo woo! Spanish to the high. Welcome on in. Yeah, it was the wrong franchise, Jeff. That's exactly why I did it. Oh, love it. Love it. Cursor what they advertise. Yeah, and I have like no choice over those ads, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. I actually had some, and it was kind of comical. He replied to one of my YouTube videos, and he's like, dude, why are you giving me advertisements for Scopely? Do you are you trying to like make money from them? I was like, dude, I have no control whatsoever over that. No control whatsoever. Oh, but it's funny. It's funny. Let's see what else we got here. Don't make me change my vote. Yes, no vote changing. Once they've been submitted, they're done. I got me a larger water majigger here, thingamajig. So I go, majigger. What am I even talking about? Woo! I totally can't even talk tonight, chat. This should be interesting. We'll see how the rest of the night goes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I haven't, I did some mining today, but that's about it. So we'll just have to see how the stream goes, what topics we want to cover tonight, and see if Grand Admiral Hunter is going to be up 2 to 3 hours after stream finishing his dailies. Oh. Well, let's see. Welcome on in, everyone. Just checking out who's made some comments here. And you're not even, Daly's not even doing them, are you? Boom Wally? Oh, come on. You got to do every single daily. Don't you know when Scopely gives you stuff, you have to do everything every day, all the time? Who's this new streamer? I think I'll check him out. Good to see you, Lloyd. Good to see you. I know I felt horrible last week about having to cancel, but you know, family has to come first. But that's what I get for trying to juggle so much, I guess. But yeah, we're for those who don't know, I promise you got to join Discord, everyone. I mean, you really do. That's where I make all my streaming announcements if I have to cancel or change plans or something. But I try not to. But yeah, you have to join Discord if you missed that. My son had a soccer game. He had 2 games earlier in the week, and let's see here. So he had 2 games earlier in the week, and I must have mixed up the time for the one on Friday night thinking we could stream, and then all of a sudden I found out I couldn't because I need to be to his game at the same time we were streaming. So tonight we're going to make it up, and we'll have a Jackbox game. We'll play 2 games tonight if we have enough people that are interested, and we'll do that tonight, as well as we'll do some tomorrow. So 2 games tonight and 2 tomorrow. I'll make it up to you. I'll chat. Make it up to you. Concern the new COVID strain? Oh, the new COVID strain. Just make sure that you do not get... don't get any bugs from Scopely, because those are incurable, or they're not curable, so watch out for those. Smashed Rev Deuce, really? I'm trying to remember. I think we went against him once in not tournaments, in what you call it, incursions, but I never came across the Deuce himself. But we lost to his server. Unfortunately. They took us to town, if I remember right. Hey, Lloyd, thank you so much for subscribing. Tier 1. Let's see here. Resub for 3 months at Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 5 months. Woo! Way to go! Woo, doggy, that's a long time. Seriously, Lloyd, I do love having you. You come all the time. Hopefully you have fun and hanging out with me here and continue to be fun, be a party, and we learn some things together and test some things out as we have on many occasions. Discord ID, huh? Let's see. I think I can throw this up here. Let's see. See if my bot works. Okay, let's see if that throws that up there in chat. All right, get rid of my little bubble thing there. That should throw that up there. So there's my Discord link. You can follow that to join. So feel free to do so. No new COVID strains. Is it weird? Does it feel like everyone else? Does it feel to you like we totally like we just become to COVID like it's just another thing? Like it's just another like cold or another sickness? But I don't know. Maybe other people are experiencing it differently, but for, during COVID, it was really scary. But now it just kind of seems like, okay, I got COVID. Maybe someone's experiencing differently. I don't know, but for me, it seems like it's just another thing. So hopefully no one knows anyone close that has died from COVID recently. I hope that's not the case. But I haven't heard anything, so I'm hoping that is not a thing. Hey, David. Good evening to you. How you doing? It's deadly. So is it still deadly? Well, then I'm going to have to reevaluate my comment there, David. I apologize, but I just haven't heard anyone. I mean, during COVID, we had a neighbor, next door neighbor, really, really, really good friends of the family, and their son died. I don't remember how old he was, but I think he was like in his mid-20s. He wasn't any later than his late 20s for sure. And he was a healthy dude. Like his family, they were always going on walks and they were always running outside. I mean, this was a healthy dude, kind of a sporty guy. And it's not like he had any respiratory issues or anything like that. But man, he passed away during COVID. So I just haven't personally known anyone recently that's had major issues with it. It's been more of like a flu kind of situation, but gosh, man, you hate anyone dying early, don't you? See, how's it going, bud? What's up tonight? What you doing? And there my phone acts up again thinking I'm saying Siri when I'm not. No working on the link. So much for being in the will. It didn't work? What the heck? Yeah, it was super sad. It really was. At one point, it looked like he was going to be getting better, and then all of a sudden he didn't. Just, he started getting better, and then all of a sudden he took a turn for the worse. So, I don't know. Just super sad. Super sad. All right, let me try and let's see if we can create a new link, and I'll throw that there in chat, and you can try that one. Let's get that one right there. Create invite. All right, generate new link. Oh, no, I want to generate new link. Copy. Okay, let's try this one. Just relaxing, asking Siri to make a sandwich. What kind of sandwich, bud? You're making me hungry. Making me hungry. All right, try that one, chef. I just generated a new link in Discord. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. Western sandwich, huh? Well, I hope it's yummy. I hope it's delicious. I hope it fills your tummy, and I hope Siri will actually make it for you. It's funny, when I actually say Siri, it doesn't do anything. But it's not until I say, like, C. Nope, still nothing. My phone is ignoring me now. It's offended, chat. I've offended my phone. I've offended my phone. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, you know what I need to do? We're going to have to manage our time a little bit better tonight. Just I'll watch the time for when we have our first ad, and we'll try and fit our Jackbox games in between. So my record shows about 37 minutes for Twitch ads. So let's watch out for that. I'll do my best. Start your clocks. And then we'll fit it in between. We'll fit it in between. You upgrade Bajor Crystal Gas or to Max. Is that the favor in the Bajoran faction? It seems like, David, that everything has an impact in this game. Some are like very tiny though. It's been a while since I've looked at that one though. Was it one of these? Like the refinery? Seems like if you're talking about the refinery, it seems like I seem to remember it making a difference. Like it wasn't like huge leaps and bounds, but it did seem like it did help my gameplay. Although it seemed like, you know, just incremental changes here, but it seemed like the biggest thing was actually doing the claims for materials and stuff for me. So it's been a while since I've really looked at that. But I think it's going to make a difference. It's just not like huge, like everything in this game. You know what I mean? I think what was more impactful was, honestly, if I'm being honest, was these converter tokens. I can't tell you how many times, chat, that I've had it happen where I've had tons of like a certain type of material, but not enough of the other. So the bonus converter tokens, and then also being able to go into, where is it? To the event store. How they've had this recently, the choice rewards. I've really liked this. So I can get exactly what I want out of the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just got a text. Want to make sure it wasn't my wife. She didn't need something. My wife had took my son tonight to his what is it? What do they call it? Back to school night. I didn't feel like I needed to be to that. His back to school night. So it's his first time going to high school. So he's nervous about finding his classes and whatnot. Enterprise D suffering lack of uncommon gas. So you're just trying to find all the sources, I'm sure, for that. You know, I don't know where you're at with it, David. Are you doing the jelly loop? That seemed to help me quite a bit with getting the gas that I needed. But that was before some of these like things that they added to the game, like these the event store, being able to choose your own rewards. And the converter tokens, that was before then. So I don't know how I feel about it now, but everything helps. Every little bit helps. It was a good day for me. I felt accomplished when I was able to max the D. Max D power, yes. So last couple of tiers were absolutely, you know, it got to a point where it wasn't so much the materials as it was the titanium for me. Gluten a bend. I read that wrong. I'm like, what's gluten a bend? How's it going, bud? Good to see you, Cran. How you doing? I've missed our chats, bud. For those who don't know, Cran and I used to be in the same alliance, and I just recently made a change, wanted to shake things up a little bit in the game, and so I switched alliances, and it's just interesting. But I miss our chats, bud. I do. I miss our chats in alliance chat. So it's good to see ya. Boring back to school. No kidding. Meet the teachers, find your classes. I mean, what's exciting about that? Can't not in TC. Holding off 61 a ship 2 week. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, David. I think I went to 61 when my Enterprise D was about tier 8. It had the warp range, and it was strong enough, I think, for me to be able to do my dailies. So I felt like that was a good place. It was a little bit of a struggle, but, you know, tier 8 was about my point when I took the jump, because I was just... I don't know. Maybe I was itching for G6, or I was... you know, itching for some self-inflicted punishment. Be ready before you go G6. I thought talking about the big D energy was too adult for this crowd. So true. So true. I was just talking about the spaceship, though. If you are going somewhere else with that, I can't help. I can't help that. I can't help that. Traitor! Traitor! Yeah. What can I say? Interestingly enough, though, Cran, so I joined a group, everyone, that was in a coalition on our server that was opposite to the coalition that I used to be in. But one of the things that they sold me on, Cran, was that they were going neutral. And they're like, we want out of the drama. We want to focus on growing. And there was other reasons, obviously, why I changed. But I said I would not. Yeah, I know you're kidding. But I would not have gone with them if they were still. I don't know. I don't think I probably wouldn't have gone with them. I mean, I wanted to shake things up, right? But anyways, it's interesting now because for those who don't know, on our server 21, one of the biggest, you might call it, douchebag alliances is Raid. I'm sorry if anyone here, I don't remember if Atheon, I don't see him in chat, but they just have some players that can be a little spicy. Anyways, they took the interpretation of them wanting to leave their coalition and go neutral on the server as like an act of war, so to speak. And so there's been a lot of like killing each other's ships back and forth between us and this new, or not new, and Raid. So it's been interesting, Cran. It really has. David, enjoy G6. I think that it started getting more fun when I started getting some stronger ships. So that was fun. Ships with more warp range and that kind of thing. The first couple of ops kind of sucked because it took some getting used to. It took some getting used to the different mats and the different speed ups, the Sigma speed ups. Those have been like the bane of my existence in G6. I'm not going to lie. So just getting used to the changes because they reset everything. You probably know that, but for everyone else in chat, they reset everything. Like your speed ups that you used to have, they're no good anymore. 1 day speed up in G5 and below is like 300 latinum. In G6 is 1.5 million latinum for a 1 day speed up. So that royally sucks. Holy crap. Craziness, everyone, just craziness. So it takes some getting used to. So the first couple of ops, you're just kind of getting used to like all the changes and the resetting of things. Some of the research, a bunch of it doesn't like apply as much anymore. There's hazard systems you have to do your mining and your dailies in. So it's just like this whole new world that you've got to kind of navigate. It's not really a whole new world, but it feels like it. It really does. So took me a few, but once I got past those, things were good. Thanks for the follow, Nick. Nick's from Pike. Welcome on in, Nick. Good evening, Shuggy. How's it going tonight? I think it's time for Grand Admiral Hunter to get some more water. It's water time. Hydration. Hope you're doing well, Shuggy. Good to see ya. So Hunter left Spicy and joined Pike. What a terrible tragedy. Maybe I will join you someday, Dav. Maybe me and you should join or make our own alliance. What do you think about that, bud? You and me against the world. What a tragedy. Oh. Say it isn't so. Yep, I joined Pike, so it's interesting. We have some quite a few more larger players. I did at one point think about going back to Defy just because I have friends there used to be in that alliance, but I was like, no, they're always at war with Raid, and that's not really exactly where I want to be at the moment. So we didn't do that. But we'll see. Yeah, Shuggy, 1.5 million per day is crazy. I went through a bunch of Latinum last spend event. I didn't like last month. I didn't do last weekends. I don't know how you felt about it, chat, but just getting those tokens was just stupid. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to save mine and we'll see what future events they have on the weekends. We'll see what they have. But how many, let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. David, 60. Yeah, stay at 60 till you're ready to go. That's the end of G5, which you probably know. You probably know that. But yeah, 61 is when it happens, when all the fun happens. And of course, Scopely wants us all to be G7 players, like, as soon as possible, so the whales have stuff to do, right? And players to blow up. And players to compete with. Haven't seen Serene Squally. Should someone own, Dustin? I've been getting blueprints every day. Where is that? Well, I can probably just go into ships, huh? Let's go into ships and let's look at the miner. I want to say I have close to 20, chat, and maybe I'm remembering wrong. Where is the Squally? Oh, I was way off. I have 34. Make sure you're doing your missions. I haven't done the most recent ones that just came out. They might have some in there. I have 34. Now, I haven't... when Scopely came out and made an announcement that they were going to include in the Flashpoint event store for the free-to-play, if you haven't gotten the ship, I would highly encourage you to consider getting these in the event store. The sad thing is it's only 5. But that'll save you a couple of days off of your grind to get those blueprints. It's not as nice as when the Protector came out in that event that you could get quite a few blueprints. That was one of the best free-to-play sourcing in the longest time I'd ever seen. But this might be worth the spend to get a couple days earlier. Not much, but if they keep running these events, who knows? Maybe they'll keep including these. Looking at this event by itself, with just the 5 isn't enough. But if they keep doing it, then maybe. Trash points worth the effort. David, trash points. Remind me what you're talking about. I know we've got the SG-31. That's the trash ship, right? Is that what you're talking about? Hey, we would end the war today if Raid didn't try to put conditions on ending it. I know, Dav. They are always... And that's what I told my alliance. I'm like, if we go to war with Raid, with all this hitting back and forth, it's going to be a long time before we're done. Ask Dav. He knows. I didn't tell him that, but that's what I thought. Like the mission blueprints for Serene Squall. I think it just depends if you want to get it a couple of days earlier. And I have no way of knowing. I think I'm going to do it just to get the ship sooner and get access to the refinery and all that. I'm hoping they'll keep having events where they offer blueprints. But once again, that's up to Scopely, and I don't know for sure. If I knew for sure that they were going to offer those blueprints like a couple of times a month, even once, like maybe twice a month, I'd probably say it's worth it. But you have to look at the other options and see kind of what's interesting. What else in the store do I like? Let's go have a look. I'll see what I have that shows for me. So I like, and I'm assuming you're talking about this one, Bud, Lloyd. Serene Squall is a definite option for me. Fleet preset to me is just too dang expensive. So I've done without it for this long. I'm passing on that, chat. I'm passing on that. This stuff I'm passing on. The Transigen Forge Foundations, that is interesting. I mean, that's where I have been spending my stuff to get my mining speed up. Now my mining speed's up enough that I may just consider not getting that this time. But this is definitely still an option to get your forge up quicker if you're struggling with the mining. Try to remember. I think he has benefits. Okay, so he's going to help with your mining. I'm getting kind of close. If I was closer, I would probably spend some on him. But for me, I am not probably going to spend on him just because I don't know. Maybe the 1000% is decent enough that it would help. But It's tough for me to do the double pulls. I don't know about everyone else. I don't know how you all are doing with that, but I've been able to do the single pulls, so at least that's something. Gwen DeMarco, mine is fine where she's at and there's other sourcing, so I'm not too interested in that. And then I think the Mbenga storybook is worth pursuing, Lloyd. I like that gives the isolytic defense, and it gives those daily claims a speed up. So I think this is definitely a good option, but it depends how quickly you need that. Because there is sourcing through the regular refinery that you can work on that. So, and then these two are kind of good too, Pike Sextant and the Vulcan Scroll. But for me, it's going to be probably deciding between the Squall Blueprints, the Transigen Forge Foundation as my top two, and maybe Mbenga's Storybook. Those are good options there. Wish I could get more shards of Chalk without killing myself, but man, getting extra when you're mining would be kind of huge too. So that I don't know if anyone in chat has him unlocked and can speak to his value, then maybe that would be awesome to hear from you all. Let's see here. Let me catch up on chat as we're going through that there. I tell low-level players to focus on away team officers that give Latinum as a priority. Save Latinum just for ship upgrades. Grind mirror for the speed ups for the G6. Yeah, and you definitely can do that, right? And that's, if you have time, then that is definitely something worth considering. I try to save my Latinum for really important stuff, but yeah. In G6, the little bit you get each day from the away team mission isn't much, but yeah, every little bit of Latinum that you can kind of scrounge up and save, and then you also can get a fair chunk as you go up in levels 2 from your treasury. So when you get that, make sure you're careful with your spend, right? All right, yeah, so all Latinum you can get. Hey, Zero, welcome on in. I didn't get a chance to... We were talking there, but welcome on in. Love to see you, man. How you doing? Fleet Presets has one use TC Prep, which you can do with Officer Presets. Yeah, that is true. And, it takes a few minutes. If you're setting up all your ships and if you're just setting it up for like low-level ships that you're sending, like I do, I have my Fortunate Fleet that I'll send there. But yeah, definitely TC is a good option if you need to have a number of ships with like PvP crews. It definitely could be a good option. Yeah, David, the Forge tokens, it is a slow upgrade, isn't it? It is. So I'm saying the only good thing is the ship. I just hate recommending solely to get just the ship. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm going to wait a few days and see where my spend is at before I ultimately decide. But if you're looking at just this one event, everyone... and if they don't add the blueprints in a future event, because I don't know for sure, then getting 5 blueprints is kind of like nothing. It's a couple of days. But if it's going to save you, if they're going to do this once or twice a month, I think a ship's a good investment. Good investment. Because then eventually you get the ship, the mining is easier, and you can... you can get more of the artifact turn-ins and so forth. So it's a gamble. It's a gamble. But I will probably go for the ship, honestly. I like some other benefits there, but if I can get to something that's going to make the mining that much easier, that much quicker, even if it's only a couple of days, it might be worth it to me. They release too many ships too fast. I'm gonna stick to that story, chat. I am going to stick to that story. Oh, okay. So Kran is saying he's working on the Klingon. Frick, thank you for the feedback. He's saying that he does hardly anything. So, thanks for the feedback. That's kind of what I was wondering. Now, Frick, I'm wondering if you say he doesn't do anything. Is that on a regular mining ship, or have you unlocked the Squall? I was like, what's the new ship called? My brain couldn't remember for a second there. Very, very little. Okay. So maybe not worth the spend. Maybe worth focusing on the ship. So being KO in a token space was incredibly stupidity by Scamly. Oh, you have the Squall too. Okay, Frick. So maybe compared to the mining speed, so maybe the Klingon helps until you get the new ship. Interesting, because it's 1,000%, but it's 1,000%. But if compared to the ship, maybe it's not that much. Good here, Zero. Yeah, living life in the fast lane, working hard, playing hard. That's what we do here. Should be in every flashpoint, just like Protector was. That's what I'm hoping, Zero. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm leaning that way. But I haven't seen an official announcement. Dustin's 5,000 hazard. Yep. 5,000% hazard. You need the new ship to even think about the epic, don't you? And Lloyd, I saw your comment, and you're right, absolutely right. Not just the speed of the ship, but you're right that the I mean, what is my mining rate? Common 6,200. Even at that, 1,000% would do very little, I would assume. So, once again, Scopely throws a number at you. You think it's big until you look at all the things, right? Absolutely, I like it. Minus G4, G5, G6 should be able to epic transigen. They're screwing players. Yeah, they're trying to induce spending. They're trying to, once again, push FOMO like crazy, right? They're trying to push this thing where you're like, I'm missing out because I can't mine transigen. I can't mine the epic stuff, Scopely. So I'm going to have to spend money to buy the ship. Yeah. It's a paywall FOMO, whatever you want to call it, to get access to that. Please click like and subscribe. He makes me type this. You owe me money? Send me money. Send me all the money. How, Frick, I'm curious, how high have you tiered your ship so far? I know most ships historically haven't gotten very good until at least tier 4. And that may change depending upon your operations level. Certain ships may be even higher, because that was at a time, I think, when ships had 12 tiers, and now we've got ships with like 18 or whatever. So, how's there not G4, G5 problem introduced with no option? Yeah, that's true, David. That's true. Oh, I've talked to a couple of players that have struggled with the hazards, and not even be able to mine, or hardly. It was very difficult. Raw, how's it going, bud? Good to see ya. How's life treating you, dude? Hopefully you're well. Ooh, way to go, Cran. I bet it mine's pretty slow, that Vortivore. Yeah, frick. Tier 2 isn't much. Dang, that sucks. Well, that's Scopely. That's Scamly, I think, as Chef has been calling him tonight, which I don't disagree at all. Oh, Scamly. They totally, like... You have to buy the ship, and then they put, like, this like, horrible wall against upgrading the ship in your way. Where you then have to buy packs to even get to a useful point, let alone maxing the ship. We actually had a discussion with Deli. He's now in my... I'm in his alliance now in Pike on my server. But We talked about how they should like get rid of the cost to buy the ship. Like, just give the ship free. Give it to players, and then make them pay to upgrade packs. So everyone gets a chance to use the ship. You don't miss out on feeling like you're still being included. You know, and then you know, people who want to upgrade it, they can spend money to buy packs to do so. And then you still have people that still feel like they're being included. They're not waiting 3 months. Because I have to tell you that when I haven't bought ships, which has been a lot lately, it's been like, man, this sucks. Just waiting. You just wait 3 months, and by the time the 3 months pass, it's like, well, okay, what do I do with the ship now? Like, you totally lose track of everything. The interest in the ship has kind of just gone from like 100 to like 2. It's like, come on. Oh. Common Transigen, Squall, 23364, Selkie. Oh, you're looking at the rates, huh? Is that really the rate of the Squall, Frick? Oh my gosh, that is horrible. Oh, wow. And Shaggy, 380 days to level it to max. Ah, painful. Painful. Yeah, I used to care, Cran, about an NDA. I really don't care now. Oh yeah, you did. I remember you telling me that. Hopefully, I haven't heard anything from you on it since then. Waste of space, David. It sounds like it. It's hot there, Raw. You know, when I went to DC a couple weeks ago, chat, just thinking about being hot, man, super humid there. I live in Utah, everyone, for those who don't know, and it's dry heat here. But when I went to DC and they had the humidity, I'm like, I don't even want to be outside. Let's take this party inside. I would hope not, Lloyd. I don't know. I see your point. I already feel like ships are worthless for first few tiers anyways. But I like the idea from the viewpoint that you then don't have so many players that, like, you have the hype and you lose the hype in 3 months that people just don't have that same hype about anymore. So you might actually get more people spending on it to upgrade it at that point too. I don't know. Research, huh, Frick? Okay. Just doing the daily 100 dailies. Just stop with the dailies. There's actually some dailies I completely skip. I don't know about the rest of you all, but I actually completely skip some of my dailies. Like, I just don't have time. I still get my 270 points, but like the hostile dailies, I haven't done those in like weeks. Camel sticks your head in the tent. It's cute. Day 2.5, its body is in the tent, and it's cute, but inconvenient. Day 3, camel's in the tent. You wouldn't even want to be in DC. Well, I kind of had no choice. I didn't pick where they had my conference at, but it was cool to still see some stuff. I won't lie, but the heat, the humidity, oh. Man, you're sleeping outside. No kidding, Chef. No kidding. Gary the hate cow on a server. Oh, that's awesome, Chef. Who has decided to complete them all? No kidding, Nick. No kidding. And with all this talking, I'm not doing in my dailies here, so... Once you hit 270, your dailies are done. Yeah, no joke. No joke. Why do you think there are so many systems in Gary? Welcome to the Northeast in August. Oh, no thank you. I did live in Missouri. I'm in Missouri for a few years, and that was horrible too, chat. I'm not going to lie. That was absolutely, like, insane. Horrible. My wife got a job there. We moved there. I finished school there, and as soon as we could, we got out. Maybe if I grew up with it, you know what I mean? Maybe if I grew up with the humidity, it would just be like every day. You know what I mean? But the fact that I grew up in Utah with the dry heat, not dealing with humidity, and moving to a state where they have humidity, and you go outside, and you don't even have to walk very far, and the back of your shirt is all soaked. Because of the sweat. Maybe my body just doesn't know what to do with the humidity. It sucks we stay inside. Yeah, no joke. Okay, so it's not just me. It's not just me. I think the apartment we moved into when we lived there had, was it a swamp cooler that they had? Maybe not. Maybe it was AC, but man, it sucked. Now, it wasn't horrible living there. You have to also know, those who don't know, I've said this before in chat a couple of times, but when we lived there, oh, Shuggy, thank you very much for the $5 tip. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Oh, thank you so much. It's stuff like that that just makes my day. Thank you so much, Shuggy. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So when we moved to Missouri, we also had 2 apartment complex fires, one of which we had to be out of our apartment for like a week because when the fire happened, there was firewall, so it didn't get to our apartment. But when the fire happened, I think they cut the water line or something. Anyways, we couldn't. And then when the fire department came to do an inspection, I think the furnaces weren't up to code or something, and so they said, yeah, we can't turn on the heat again until you fix every single unit. And so the landlord had to go through all the units to fix them. I don't feel bad for him one bit. But anyways, we had other stuff besides the humidity that made that misery for us living in Missouri. Come to Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes, mosquitoes. Oh no. Temp swings of up to 150 degrees. No, thank you. I don't even think I want to come for a visit. Oh, that's crazy. But probably beautiful with all the lakes, though. Not gonna lie, that's probably beautiful. You fell for the Reliant to help your grind. I was tempted just because it was such a iconic ship. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm still working on my Reliant. We'll get there eventually. I did not, Raw. I was kind of tempted this month. Had a little bit extra cash, and I was tempted. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. It's mining. I hate mining. Why do I want to spend money on a miner? I don't know. I didn't, but I was really tempted, Raw. Really tempted with the refinery, getting access to those different artifacts and so forth. It looked pretty tempting. But, you know, the closer I've gotten to 70, the less like I feel like, okay, how is this going to help me get to 70 advance my gameplay? The less like tempted I get by spending on the game. Not gonna lie. You've lived in Oklahoma all life. Wind and humidity is almost a daily thing. It still sucks. You never get used to humidity. Well, that's good. I've had some people tell me that you do get used to it, and others say you never do. And Minnesota's pretty nice. For the new Carol Marcus advice. Oh, sweet. Yes, set the standard. I mean, anyone that wants to contribute, just the fact that you're here and we're hanging out is awesome enough for me. But any little bit people want to contribute, you know, really does help me out. Helps me to continue to be able to produce content and make it more viable for us to do more giveaways too. So put that little plug in there for you. I did the squall 100% for refinery and stuff, not the mining, obviously. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, I bet. I was just at Lake of the Woods. It's God's country. Oh, well, I'm going to have to keep that in my mind next time I want to go visit somewhere. Of course, if it's got humidity, what do I want to do with that? Is there any way I can wear some type of humidity shield when I'm out and about? Moved here when I was 5, 6, been here ever since. Nice. As a dry cold, the difference between 10 and 40 below are the numbers. Huh. So looks like we have about a minute, chat. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to break. We'll come back. No kidding. Tariffs. I don't want to go there. That has political ramifications we could talk about. But man, everything is getting more expensive. Everything is. I've seen increasing costs for everything. So hopefully something happens. But I just hope people who aren't as well off as me are still doing okay or finding ways to get by. But yeah, so when we go to break, we'll do break and then we'll come back. We'll do 2 games of Jackbox games because once again I need to make up to the people who we weren't able to do it Friday, and then right after that we'll keep doing Star Trek Fleet Command as we go through. Come see Lake Superior. Decent temps year round. Okay. I can't breathe in humidity, otherwise it's like wearing a full body condom. Oh man, I wanted to avoid that. Ugh. Maybe that was my problem. I need to push me into Lake Superior. Don't do it, Dav! Don't do it! I can't spend my whole time in Lake Superior, can I? Oh, that's funny. Yes. Oh, I love it. Really, one of the best parts of my week is hanging out with chat. Hanging out with all of you. All of you, for sure. Overcome. Oh, yeah. Obstacles will run. Okay, I'm going to start queuing up our Jackbox games. Get that started on my screen here. So when we are done with ads, we can hop right on in. All right, get that going there. We have to figure out where our next vacation is going to be, though. But we were going to go on one this year as a family, but we had way too many expenses. Way too many expenses. Replaced a furnace this year. What else did we have? Had the funeral of my brother-in-law that we had to kind of help pay for a while. I don't remember what else we did, but we had a lot of stuff house-related. Ooh, took the Harley on a 5-day ride. That sounds fun. Hope you took some good pictures, Shuggy. Bought new guitar. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But the new guitar did come out of my my YouTube earnings. So that didn't affect my family budget. So in a way, it, you know, there was an expense, but it is what it is. Give you the money I'd spent on vacation. Let me check with her on that, Dav. Let me check with her on that. I've actually been thinking about, I don't know, just like I want to save up some money to help out some people I know that are in need. So that honestly is another reason why I may not be spending as much in game. Call me a sucker, maybe I am, but I feel like there's people that are worse off than me, and I want to help them out a little bit. So we'll see. But yeah, the more we can kind of grow the stream here, the more we can think about doing his giveaways too. That is a great song, Lloyd. It is a great song. Good catch. You got that quick this time, bud. Send me a list wish, and we'll see what we can do, bud. I don't think I have that much money, though. Maybe you're tired of corporate STFC money pig. You know, there's something to that. Like, I don't know. Like, like, yeah, do you just get sick of just like spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on Scopely every month? Anyone? Does anyone spend that much here? I don't. I have had months where I've bought 1 or 2 packs. It's been a while though. It's been a while. But with them selling, like for a while, I was like, you know what? I want to be able to get these new ships to share with chat, to share with my YouTube viewers, and talk about ships and how like, you know, how effective these new ships are. But it got to a point where they were going from 3 months to 2 months, and I couldn't really keep up with it, and I didn't have much money left over to do anything else with. So yeah, I was like, I don't want to be just streaming and what you call it. I didn't want to just be a streamer and YouTuber just to get new ships in the game. So, oh, helping people's always nice. Yeah, you know, and I don't have a lot that I make, but every little bit helps. And I know there's some people that I would like to help out. So you're gonna count this called embezzlement. Just do it. Okay, but we can't admit that in a public setting, bud. We can't admit that in a public setting. Plus, I could never admit to embezzling anything ever, even the idea of it, and I could probably lose my job. So, and don't get caught doing it. Exactly. All right, everyone. Now, I know you all love Star Trek Fleet Command, but this is what we do just once or twice a week. This time it's going to be twice since I have to make up for Friday. But bear with us if it's not your cup of tea, because we will be doing Star Trek Fleet Command again. If nothing else, Grand Admiral Hunter hasn't even touched his dailies, except the little mining he did at lunchtime. So we'll definitely be back after this. But please, hang out with us. What we do typically on Friday nights, for those who don't know, just quick rundown for those who do, is we play Jackbox games. It's just for fun. It's just for kicks. It's just for giggle. Mainly like these quiz games, right? And so we'll play these. Feel free to join in and have fun. Half the time or more, I'm just guessing anyways, and we can just have a good laugh, have lots of fun here. That's what I'm about. I love Star Trek Fleet Command, but I like having fun too, and sometimes you need a break, and changing up once in a while is just gosh darn fun. All right, we'll give it a minute to end, and then we're going to spin our wheel of mayhem. Two free to play, except for buying one $20 extra queue. Nice. Nice indeed. All right, let's see what the Wheel of Mayhem has for us tonight. And snap! So we're gonna skip if it comes with the You Don't Know Jack. I thought I'd taken that out, and I say that every week, but okay. Making a note. Here we go. Take off You Don't Know Jack. All right, looks like we're doing Quiplash. Quiplash 2. Let's see which pack that one is in. I believe it's this one. Let's go. Oh, people keep telling me to go and listen to the whole thing, bud. I need to go find the whole song. Party Pack 3! Let's go! Let's have some fun, chat. Let's hop on in. Whiplash 2. Alrighty. Jackbox Party Pack 3, play game. Now what you'll need to do, just a reminder, is you will need to open up a browser window, and you'll need to go to jackbox.tv, and you can log in there with the room code that we have on the screen right now. UGZN Oh, C's been waiting. C hasn't been chatting too much, but C's been waiting. I love it. I love it. Cran the man. Cran the man who can. Pretty good showing tonight, chat. Do we have anyone else that wants to hop in? Let us know. We can give you a few seconds or a little bit here to log on in. Like I said, it's just fun. Oh, don't rub it in, see? Oh. Freshly baked chocolate chip muffins. What's for dinner, though? What's for supper? Or is that your supper? Because that is a great supper. By the way, chat, I am down 8 whole pounds. Yeah! Grand Admiral Hunter is losing weight, y'all! Down 8 whole pounds. Let's see if I can keep it up. I've been trying to avoid carbs and eat more protein. And it kind of sucks, just changing my habits, but we're gonna get there. We're getting there slowly but surely. All right, see, let's go ahead and start us up whenever you're ready. Did I get a haircut? Weeks ago. Are you saying I lost 8 pounds of hair? I love it. I love it, no joke. All right, let's see who's got the responses of the night.
Hi, I'm Schmitty, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's do this.
He's okay
Only
with that.
one of you can win the game, but all of you have my respect. Most
I'm
of
gonna
you
win.
have my respect.
Me. Hey, Retro, how's
This
it going?
is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's.
Normally,
and everyone will
Retro,
vote on
normally
their
we
favorite.
do this
You
on
score based on
Friday
the
nights,
percentage of
but
players who
I
like
wasn't.
your
I had to
answer.
cancel
Plus,
last
there are
Friday, so we're
winners'
just making
bonuses
up
at
last
stake.
Friday
Go.
tonight. So after two games, we'll jump back into SFC. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Ooh, that sounds good, Chef. Chuggy, it is in the top right-hand corner. If you want to join the audience, you can enter that in. You're having withdrawal. That doesn't sound good, bud. Oh, no. You have to have the computer as a backup or something. Oh yeah, I got it in. I got it in. Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, I hope you all made me proud. Prompt number 1 is, if a job interviewer asks you, what's your biggest weakness?
My phone
always
doesn't
say blank.
doesn't charge unless it's on like one of those
Okay,
pad
use your
like
device to
charging
pick your
things.
favorite.
Plugging directly into the phone does not work anymore. What's your biggest weakness? And both people pick the same thing. It's basically addiction playing Star Trek Fleet Command. And that's funny because Retro's having withdrawals right now. The word addiction made him pick that one. Oh, wireless charging. Huh. My car doesn't have
Next
that.
up, don't throw out
But yeah, I just have a pad I put it on that
Used to blank.
seems to work.
Vote now.
Use to nose pickers. You can use chopsticks to pay for packs? Is that a thing? Okay, we're going for that one because it's Star Trek Fleet Command this time. Is there anything else, see, that I can get in my... See, the problem is like when I'm on the go and I want to charge my phone, I don't know how to do that. Like if I'm walking around, say like a amusement park, like if we go to Disneyland or something, right? How do I charge it then? I can bring a battery with me, but plugging
Your
into my
next
phone
prompt
doesn't
is,
exactly work.
After high school, kids get the book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. After college, they should get, Oh, the Places You'll Blank.
Smell. Warp 2. Yeah, you can tell this is a Star Trek community right here. 3, 2, 1. Yes, I got some votes. Woo woo! Love it. Take that, Lloyd. Oh no, that was C's. Lloyd voted for C's. There we
Next
go.
one.
There we go.
Great way to cheat on a sex education test.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. Look down. That is for sure. I mean, if you're trying to pick your individual sex. And I'm too cheap to, audience voted there, so we've got 2 and 2, huh? We got a split. But yeah, I'm too cheap to take my phone down to the store to see if I can get the charging port fixed.
Former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. Vote on your devices.
Who's eating peanuts right now? I know C is eating chocolate chip muffins. And needs help finding the potty. All right, chat. Who called it the potty? I gotta know. Who called it the potty? All right, it was me. Oh, no one voted for mine. Oh, sad. Way to go, Dab, Quiplash. Way to go, bud. I take back everything I ever said about you.
Ready, set, vote.
Good and bad. Banana chocolate chip muffins from scratch? What? Welcome on in. You guys, oh crap, I gotta pick something. Welcome on in, everyone, from Tibbs' stream. I'm making up to my chat. Last Friday we were supposed to play Jackbox games, and I couldn't do it because I had to cancel and go to my son's soccer game. So you'll just have to put up with this for a little bit. So we're gonna finish this game, do one more Jackbox game, and then we'll hop back into Star Trek Fleet Command. But welcome on in. How was the stream? What did you do in the stream? Good to see you, Ace in DC.
Round 2, where all points are
I struggle with that because I totally want to call you ACDC. ACDC. Oh yeah, I got that answer in. Oh yeah. Of course, the answers are going to be Star Trek Fleet Command based or themed. That's what I'm looking for. Themed Star Trek Fleet Command. We were talking event stores and such until the last 10 minutes. Ah, event stores. We have a lot of those nowadays, don't we, bud? Seems like there's so many event stores nowadays. Always seems to be something going on. Rants about TV shows? Ooh, interesting. You never know what's going to happen on a stream. I know that for sure.
Hey, remember, this is all your fault.
It's all Grand Admiral Hunter's fault, right? Which TV shows did you rant about?
Time. Pick your favorite.
All right. The gold to buy packs. My daughter just watched. She really wanted to watch Into the Woods. For those who have seen that, so there was a pretty funny show. But she loves the music, and it made me think of Jack and the Giant Killer that he was. Oh, Cran is the man. Look at that. Super Quiplash! Let's go!
In line,
Yep, for sure.
Find at Bill Clinton's garage sale.
Lucifer, Wednesday. Oh, my daughter loves Wednesday. The Flash. I really like The Flash. It got weird at the end. Expanse, among others. Okay. Cool. I haven't seen Lucifer. Trying to think of. I don't think I've seen The Expanse either. I'm sure I haven't, actually. His impression of Seinfeld. Oh man, I may have to go back and listen to the last 10 minutes of that stream then.
Up next,
that might be worth just seeing that part, Tibbs. But yeah, if you're still here, Tibbs, feel free to go take a break, bud. Streaming can tire you out. A terrible name for a hotel. If you put Grand Admiral Hunter, I would vote for that one. Flashpoint, I love it! Once Upon a Time. Oh, my wife and I love that show. Hey, Blue, how's it going tonight? We got a 1 vote for Borg. Woo woo!
Next, how can you tell that your toe is infected?
It fell off.
And vote.
If your appendage falls off, that's a for sure sign that something is wrong. Oh, I love it. Let's see who gets the votes. It's close. Ah, and the audience sways it for Grand Admiral Hunter for points. I'll take that.
And next is good use for an abandoned mall. It's voting time.
Grand Admiral, my space dock. I do have a lot of empty slots in my space station. My what you call it? My shipyard. Yeah, let's go with anything that says Grand Admiral Hunter on it. I'm probably gonna vote for. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, chat. All right. Ooh. And the audience was split. Oh, I don't remember ever seeing that. Way to go. That was a split the room type score right there.
Surprising if they made a movie all about the life of blank.
Grand Admiral Hunter. Raid members. Someone needs to clip this right here and post it on some Server 21 Discord. Hey Archer, how's it going, bud? Are you in the audience scoring? We've got 2 people in the audience, but I don't see names, so I don't know. Ooh, everyone went for raid.
That's all for round 2. Let's see where the points went.
Oh, look, Cran's in the lead. Round 3.
The last lash. This time you'll all be answering the same prompt.
Thanks for the follow, Ron. I appreciate that. I need all the friends I can get.
Come up with the full name for
Ask
this
chat,
acronym.
they'll tell you the truth. What? I got one. Jackbox got my friend group through COVID. Oh, really? You're in the audience? Okay, cool. Oh, you're playing that other game thing. Yeah, Archer. You probably weren't here when we started this, but I had to cancel last Friday, and so I made a promise to my streamers, all the people that joined my stream, that we would make it up to them tonight. So we have this game, we'll play one more, and then we'll hop back into Star Trek Fleet Command, which we chatted so much, by the way, Archer, about the game before we even started Jackbox Games. I didn't even do any dailies. Like, I've only done the mining transition today, and I think there's a bunch I need to look at.
Let's see what you've wrought. Okay,
I may be up a
round
couple of
3, you get to
hours
award 3
after
medals, gold,
stream
silver,
just doing
and
my
bronze.
dailies.
Have at it.
I know. Oh, work's been killing me. Work's been killing me. It is what it is, though. Oh, I have to pick. I have to pick multiple. Flashpoint is the best. That one is a. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's got a good vote for me. Endlessly killing others. All right, who in raid is in chat? Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm hoping that the craziness at work is going to come slowing down. But with me being an accountant, we're still wrapping up year end, fiscal year end of June. Is that crazy? We're still working on that. And my boss is gone, so a little bit less work for me. But whew,
The suspense
It is what it
killing
is.
Me. Let's see who
It's
got
job
those
security.
medals. Bronze, silver, and finally gold.
Yeah, I
Let's
got
sell
some
off those
gold,
medals for
but
points.
Matt and Dav got a lot of points, I think, on that. Ooh, I think Dav's gonna pull ahead.
It's over. Let's see the final scores.
Let's see what we got. Final score. Oh, look at that. Cran is the man. Cran is the champion. No time for losing like Grand Admiral Hunter, but Cran is the champion of the world. Way to go, Cran. Way to go. Uh-oh, we lost Jackbox Games. It is what it is. You have the Klingon unlocked, John? Use them on the side with a Quark crew. That's interesting. So most people in chat have been telling me that he really doesn't add that much. It's all good. It's all good. We'll just start another game. I think I was gonna check something here real quick. Let me just check. I like to check because I keep track of the scores, right? And I should start keeping track of those this month. Just make sure that my screenshots posted. Looks like they did. Yeah, I placed like 5th. So, not bad, chat. Way to go, everyone. That was fun. That's me. My place couldn't function without me. Downsize unless the facility shuts down. I don't get many vacations where I don't get bothered. Yeah. I tend to take mine end of the year, and I take a fair amount of time off. So, okay. Well, I posted those in our Jackbox Party Night leaderboard channel. If you want to look at that, let's pull up for our last game of the night, let's pull up our Wheel of Mayhem, and let's see what the wheel has in store for us. And remember, if we get Quiplash or you don't know Jack, we will re-roll it. That way we don't have to replay a game, and nobody seems to like you don't know Jack here, so. Ooh, it's on the line. Now it says Quiplash 3, and we've already played a version of Quiplash. So let's hop into Gaspionage. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ice Wolf Law is in the house. Flashpoint Will. Oh, I love that. That's pretty freaking hilarious. That's all right. You can both have it your thing, right? How you doing, Ice Wolf? I haven't seen you for a while. Hopefully you're well. All right. We're logging into jackbox.tv.
Reminder to all agents that once you attach a piece of surveillance equipment below your waist, you are...
Yeah, Archer, you go to jackbox.tv on a browser, and then it will let you enter in the room code on the screen. So in this case, we've got WRRA, and then everyone just logs in, and we do like, we just play the game. It's usually like quizzes, and you just kind of do your best to guess. I guess I better log in before I get locked out. But yeah... So it's as simple as that. You just go to a browser, jackbox.tv, enter that room code, and then you can hop on in. So, and then I think it lets you join the audience as well. So, let's see. Of all the avatars left,
something in my size.
It's ridiculous. If they're going to ask you to gather farm data, and
yeah, there we go.
They could at least get you an extra.
All right, we is full. Wow, this is the first time where we've filled up, and I think we've got people in the audience. So this is awesome. This could be fun. This could be really fun. All right, let's go, Double Dog. How's it going tonight?
You know that Brad
Good to
Pitt
see
eats a
ya.
full loaf of bread every morning. The government uses this information for whatever, but we use it to play Gaspionage.
Gaspionage. I'll close my eyes, point my finger, and guess.
Oh, and guess what? We're now collecting live data from the audience.
And
We'll
yes.
be asking questions specifically about them if we collect enough data. Otherwise, we'll use what we already have.
And yes,
Time to
I
play.
am gonna rock it tonight.
Okay,
Yep,
who's
that's what I've
first?
guessed. That's what I figured. All right, Lloyd, show us how it
We've collected
goes.
Data about everything. even
Lloyd is the
this.
newest member of NSYNC. See his avatar? Bringing NSYNC back.
What percentage of people have been interviewed on radio or TV?
100.
Make it a good guess. You'll get more points.
What
the closer your
percentage
guess
do we
is to the
think,
actual
everyone?
percentage. And if you're in the audience, play along by answering the question. We have an answer. 30%.
What percentage of what
Okay,
people?
everyone
Are we
else,
talking about
time
the
to
people in
guess
the
at
United
actual
States?
percentage,
Are we talking
higher
about
or lower.
worldwide?
You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if
Interviewed.
you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
Oh, Voltron, good to see you, bud. How's it going tonight?
High five.
Ooh, there's so many of us to guess. I love it. Bomb Diggity thinks it's 20. Archer thinks it's 5.
Hurry up.
Voltron thinks as high as 45. Okay. Okay.
People are thinking it's lower. And the correct answer is...
Oh,
50%.
50%. Voltron, you would have almost nailed that one on the head.
Greatest TV interview.
Nice. All right, who gets points? Dav, I think?
So, who picked higher?
Next
done.
time,
You get
Voltron, you
points.
can be on my team. That surprised me, too. I'm like, really? 50% of people.
Who's up next?
What about these people who live in countries that aren't anywhere
Now a
near,
question about true mixologists.
like a radio or a TV station?
What percentage of people have used Mountain Dew in a mixed alcoholic drink?
Ooh. I do a chat poll. There we go.
You're almost out of time. 50%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
All right, I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna guess here as I'm doing a poll.
Right. Just one person says lower. And Surveil says 39%. Try it with tequila. I won't.
All right, here we go. We're getting
Got
this
it
poll
right.
ready, everyone. We're
Well
getting it
done.
ready.
You get points.
Okay, and we're gonna open this for 5 minutes since
Next
we're all
up.
playing this game. Give you a chance to answer that.
this
Let's
is
see
gonna be
who in chat has been on a radio or TV interviewed on radio or TV.
Percentage of
I
people
want to
are
know.
terrible at removing wine corks in one piece.
Vodka. There we go. Isoflaw. I don't know what I scored in the last one. I wasn't paying attention. So, can we assume I won that last one? Let's just make that assumption. I like it.
35%. What do y'all think?
15%.
Higher or lower?
I got 0 points. Are you kidding me? Let's go with.
All right.
Out of time.
Much lower. We're going with much
Majority
lower.
Say lower. Okay, right answer is.
Did I get some
13%.
points
I agree,
finally?
that number's too low. It's
Yes!
possible our informants were drunk.
And Devil Doc. I think we both got some good points there.
Let's see who got it
And
right.
yes, undo.
Ooh, points for you. And what have we here? Well done. Double points for saying much lower.
I'll take some points. I need some
Who's
points to catch up to all you smarty heads.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday.
We're 4 people are saying they have been, and 2 have said no. Oh, I was typing it quick. Instead of putting no, I think I put NE. What? That's what Grand Animal Hunter gets for multitasking. Let's see. What percentage of people currently have a variety of cheeses besides American in their homes? Ooh.
65%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
We say knee. I love that, Lloyd. All right, so what should I guess?
Running out of time.
I'm going with lower.
right down the middle.
Different for tacos, that
let's
makes
see the right
sense.
answer.
Bomb Diggity likes it.
87%.
Oh,
That is very high. I
87%.
mean, how can you count your cheese if it's not wrapped in plastic?
I think all we have in our fridge right now is American. I ate the last of the Baby Bell
Nice job.
just before
I've got
stream.
some points for you.
Way to go, you smarty heads. Looks like Cran is in the lead.
All right.
So far, anyways.
I'll bet our database has some juicy data for that.
I hear you, high school flaw. Just send me in a quiet, like,
What percentage of
PM
people
all
have
the
eaten
answers.
Twinkies within the past year?
Parmesan. That's true. We do have Parmesan. Oh, and then my wife likes to make, like a Mazithra spaghetti kind of thing
69%.
once in a while.
Okay, higher or
That's
lower?
good stuff. Yeah, there are lots of different kinds. Honestly, I hadn't thought about Parmesan, but that's because I was doing the quiz and this the whole time. So, yeah, that's true. I think we probably do have that. Yeah, it's a cheese. Yeah. Yeah,
Time's
for
running
sure.
out, higher or lower?
Oh, I don't even know.
People are thinking it's lower. Now let's get to the right answer.
I hope I get some good... Oh, really?
29%?
Twinkies are not a common thing
This was
anymore,
within
huh?
30% of the correct answer. So
I think they
you
used to be
don't get any
really
points.
popular.
Let's see who got it right. Here's some points.
I had some like months or 6 months ago or something, and I just wasn't impressed like I was when I was a
who's up
kid. You know what I mean? Oh, cottage cheese. That's
Let's see,
true.
what would be good?
Yeah, we
How
still have the
about
poll
this?
going, Blue Meanie. Still have that going.
What percentage of people have televisions in their
It's
bedroom?
still running. Am I playing this right? I love it. Feta cheese. Man, all these different type of cheeses. In their bedrooms, we don't.
60%.
I think if
What do
you
y'all
watch
think?
a
Higher or
screen
lower?
before you go to bed, you're less. It's harder to go to sleep.
All right.
But we're not talking about Grand Alamo Hunter. We're talking about most
One
people.
lonely vote for lower. And Surveil says
Gouda, huh? I've never done that for a grilled cheese.
63%.
Oh,
Just a few percentage
dang!
points off. Well done.
I think that means I get some good points, right?
Who got it right?
And Shuggy, you were like almost spot on there.
What have we here?
3% off. That's awesome.
Only count if the answer is off by 15% or more.
I'm streaming from my bedroom, so yep, that's true.
Who's next? I'm going to search for.
Yeah, we don't have TVs in our bedroom at least. Yeah, Shuggy, three lower, and you would have had it.
What percentage of people belong or have belonged to fraternities or sororities?
I'm gonna have to remember that Gouda idea. I have to try that. Of course, I'm trying to eat lower carb, so how does I guess I can have one sandwich a week, maybe. Maybe I'll make an exception because of chat.
40%. All right, what do you think?
I think it's higher.
High five.
Okay, I'm going with higher. Oh, Devil Doc went with higher too. Awesome. Okay, Devil Doc, we're either gonna go down together or whatever.
People are
A ball of
saying
flame.
high. And the correct answer is 9%.
Oh,
The
it's
society will never know the pleasure
so
of drinking
low.
beer straight from the cake.
That's true, Voltron. That's a good way
Let's
to
see
look
who
at
got
it.
right. Smart guess.
And I was an idiot. I was just thinking as I was reading chat, it's probably talking about people that are going to college and what
Next
percentage
up.
of them.
High five. Typey.
Quesadilla. Oh, love it.
What percentage of people have a lucky number?
My lucky number's 13. Is that lucky? Oh, that's mine. Let's go with 30%.
30%.
Sure, let's
Everyone
go.
else, higher or lower?
Oh, you guys think it's a lot higher? Oh, crap. You might be right. Come on, Grand Alamo Hunter needs a new pair of shoes. Let the dice roll.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Oh, it is
69%.
stinking high.
Anyone's lucky number 59? Nope, nobody.
Not mine. 30 wasn't my lucky number either.
Who got it right?
It's all good. We can
job.
roll
I've
with
got
it,
some
everyone.
points
We can roll with it. I'm going to catch up to Shuggy. I think he's in the lead.
It's time for the final round.
So, Bomb Diggity, what you're trying to do
determine the most popular
is
answers to
whoever's
this question.
answering it, they're going to pick
Who
a
do people
percentage.
believe is the lamest
And then
comic
you
book
get to pick
superhero?
whether
Let's
you
see
think
what we
it's
have.
higher, lower, or much higher or much lower. And if you end up in that appropriate range,
Only
you'll
the
get
top
points or you
three
get more
answers will
points.
get you points. Ready, go.
So it just depends on which,
If you're the audience, your answers
on what you
determine who
think
gets
the
points.
percentage is. Will depend if you pick higher, lower, much higher, much lower, that kind of thing. Ooh, Jubilee's pretty lame. Ant-Man and Plastic Man. What? I never heard of Plastic Man.
Don't forget to use
Yeah,
all
Archie, I'm
three
going
of
with
your
Plastic
picks.
Man. Although Robin did become, I know Robin, he's kind of lame, but he did become, oh, what's his name? Nightwing? And he looked pretty badass, I have to tell you.
Let's see what everyone picked.
Okay, we have one person picking Robin. Most people looks like are picking Jubilee, Plastic Man, and either Hawkeye or Aquaman. I thought Hawkeye was pretty cool. Nightwing, yeah. Aquaman!
Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's
All right, what do we got here? What do we got? Of course I'm in last. Blue Meanie is the winner! Blue Meanie is the champion.
Really warms my cockles. Did you know 76%?
Oh, is he?
of people
I've
don't
never
know
heard of
Aquaman
Plastic
are?
Man. That's funny. Way to go, Blue Meanie! And thank you to everyone for joining in on the good fun. That was lots of fun, chat. Not a Gen Xer. Plastic Man was like Elastigirl in The Incredibles. It sounds like just a horrible name. I don't get it. It's like, oh, it was good memories, good fun. Does anyone remember? It was a cartoon when I was when I was a kid. X-Men were obviously on about the same time. But does anyone remember The Tick? Spoon. Anyone here remember The Tick? The Tick was just a mock of all things superhero. Yeah, we're done. We're gonna hop out of this, everyone, and we'll go back to Star Trek Fleet Command as promised. Yeah, I guess I guess I am young. How old am I? I don't remember my age. Let's see. 40 something. 44? Yeah, 44. I can do math. I can do math on the fly for sure. Sometimes in some universes, I always have to do the math zero. They made a live action of The Tick, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Kelmvor, remember the cartoon for sure, but you're 50. Oh yeah, many. And then what did I watch when I woke up in the morning? I think it was Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles was a big one for me in the morning. Yeah, I love Ninja Turtles. Live action was on Fox. Okay. You watch Adam West every afternoon. Same bat time, same bat channel. I probably watched reruns of that. I remember watching a lot of that. I remember my parents had a movie of Adam West, the Batman. What was it? I don't remember what it was called, but like the bad guys getting together and they steal, or they turn all the world leaders like into dust and stuff. But there's that one scene where Batman's trying to get rid of a bomb and he's walking around or running around and he wants to throw it in the water, but there's some ducks. He wants to throw it this way, but there's a band. And he's like, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Deli, where have you been? You weren't here at the beginning to make fun of me for not starting stream right away. Making me wait again, Grand Admiral Hunter. Making me wait again. I know. What can I do? Well, fortunately for you, Deli, you just missed our... unless you were hiding in chat, of course. But you just missed our Jackbox games. I'm going to be doing it Friday, but I was making up for missing last Friday. So we can hop into Star Trek Fleet Command now, and maybe I can do some events or we can talk some more. But oh, Transformers! I watched that too. Yeah, for sure, Shuggy, for sure. You were out with the fam. Hopefully you're having a good time, bud. Hopefully you're having a good time. Those on Twitch, just a reminder, we'll have some more ads in about 6 minutes, it looks like, if you don't have a subscription. But feel free. You can subscribe and avoid those pesky ads if you want. Oh, I forgot to view the results. We did, during our Jackbox games, let's see what the vote was. So we had a question that was really low, but have you been interviewed on the radio or TV? We had 6 respondents, 4 said yes and 2 said no. So we have some famous people in chat, it looks like. Some famous people in chat. 2/3 of you. 2/3. Okay. Cool.
Gotcha!
Christian Bale, Batman, pacified him with Adam West. Was too young to know. Christian Bale. Very different. Delius Slacker needs to do his dailies. Yes, I am. I read that too fast at first, and I thought you were calling Delius Slacker, and I'm like, nope, that would be me. Slackers get kicked out of Pike. Deli, you still need to do some dailies? That's awesome. Yeah, I did my mining, but that's about it. Uh-oh. Looks like Archer's in ads, maybe. Well, my computer doesn't say for 5 minutes, so don't blame the messenger. Jackbox has better content this month. Oh, Jack's Jackbox. You know, I actually saw some new games come out. I would love to look and see if there's any other games, but maybe I can save some money for some more Jackbox games. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Famous or infamous? Oh, and Deli's like, no kick, just stern ridicule. Hey, that's good fun. Good banter, good ridicule. I can take it. I'm a grown man, right? I can take a little bit of ridicule. But whether it's on stream or whether it's away from stream, I'll find a way to get my dailies done. I've actually done a number of my dailies, but when I say dailies, I'm thinking of like events for the day. You know what I mean? I guess we can call that dailies, right? That's what I'm calling them. That's what I'm referring to right now, anyways. Oh, look at that! Way to go! Ice Wolf Law. I'm sorry I missed that. I was trying to keep up with the chat and all this stuff here. We've been exploding here, trying to switch over from Jackbox Games. But I want to recognize the Ice Wolf Law. Thank you. Gifted a tier 1 sub to Blue Meanie. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome. And then Archer gets out of ads for 30 days thanks to Dav. Ice Wolf Law and Davrick, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Hype train. Looks like we have a hype train going. Woo woo! My stuff isn't running on my screen. I need to figure that out. But yeah, that's awesome. Level 1 hype train. We're at 62%. Let's go! That's awesome. Jackbox TV, Star Trek Fleet Command. Woo! We got a cheer of 100 bits from Ice Wolf Law. Thank you for that, Ice Wolf Law. I'm never around for your Discord. That's because you do what I'm supposed to be working. You want to like schedule that for like my lunch break? Then maybe we can do that. Actually, I may need to check during my lunch. I'll try and check next time. Only 20 minutes. A new Grand Admiral Hunter record. Yeah. Let's see here. Retro also cheered some bits. That's awesome.
You all get participation.
We've got about a minute left. We're at 81%. That's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, so far. We're getting there. But will we make it to level 2? I don't know.
Participation.
Like how they load the damage for the new mining instead of 40 minutes to get to mine for about 2 hours now. We're in a lot and have talked at night too. Oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that then, bud. Oh, we what? Bomb Diggity just gifted a tier 1 subscription. Thank you. That is awesome. Thank you, Bomb Diggity. Sweet. We're usually in chat a few hours a day on and off. Yeah, I'll have to watch out for it. I really will. Okay, we're at well, I love seeing all the contributions. It really does. I try to make good use of it, not just on my guitars, but if you all remember when we did the 3 giveaways last month, which usually we just do one, that is in part because I wanted to thank the community for all you do and giving back. And I don't know if Deli and Archer, I don't know if you knew this, but we had a winner from our alliance. We did. We had a winner from our alliance. Don't know if he's still around. And my brain's got all this stuff in it. I'm trying to remember. Who was that? I want to say it was like a Justin or a... I'm trying to go back and to see my events. I wonder if I can see the follows. Let's see. Because I think he followed tonight. Oh, Nick. That's right. It was Nick. I was thinking Justin. It was Nick. Nick won one of our... Let's turn all those announcements on again in my activity feed. Yeah, Nick entered. I did it on my Discord. And Nick was a he was a winner. He won a battle pass, so I was able to help Nick out this month. So that was awesome. But yeah, when we contribute and we're able to do some things, I can do more fun things like that. How to not capture music for my streams. Twitch be busting my record nuts on copyright. Oh no! I think I've tried to adjust the Ice Will Fly. I need to look at it again because I think that when I send my videos to YouTube, it doesn't like it and I have to like trim out segments or whatever. So the winner was Grand Admiral Hunter. Congrats. No, yeah, I'm definitely the winner because I get to hang out with all of you. I'd actually thought that it would be great. I'm going to try to make a little bit more of a push to make more announcements and invite people on my Discord and on YouTube videos that I make to join us on stream because I have a lot of fun. I have a blast here, everyone. I really do. It's one of the best parts of my day when I stream. It really is. And you're competing with me playing the guitar, so that should tell you something. But I would really like to find a way to get more people to join the stream so we can just have more interactions with people. And the more people that are here, the more I'll end up making from Twitch and the more fun things that I can try and do more Battle Pass giveaways, stuff like that. So if you all have the option to invite people from your various servers and alliances, we don't always have all the answers, but we do try to have fun here. So, yeah, feel free to get the message out, and we'll try and grow our following. In fact, just turn off desktop audio when you're recording. I don't have desktop audio, I don't think. I'll have to look at that. I'll look into that. But yeah, so... I'd even, after, who was it? I think it was Askew last time when we did all those giveaways, I think Askew was like, you know what, Grand Admiral Hunter, you should just give away a free ship, like give away the specialty ship. And I've thought about that, and I thought, if we grow the streaming, the number of our average streamers, because I've been looking, and lately we've had between 10 and 15 average viewers per stream, for the last 30 days. Now, that doesn't count where we get rated in. I think that kind of jumps up our average a little bit that night. But I thought, if we get 50 to 100, I haven't picked a number yet. I would need to think that through and see where things go. But if we consistently got like around 50, I wonder if I'd make enough money to thank you all and give away a specialist ship in the future. I don't know. Just an idea I'm playing with. So just something. Okay, so just think about it. If you guys can help me grow the channel, we may be able to do even more giveaways here or do more fun things. So, all right, let's see here. Build the Akira tear up mud. Just try and make sure. I definitely liked building my my uncommon G6, but I didn't take it past the point that my cube was able to get leveled up. So,
Crack that whip.
yeah, good to see you, Lloyd. Lurk away. I'm glad you had fun tonight. Choo choo! Exactly, Shuggy and Bomb Diggity. Exactly. Love it that we had a hype train tonight. Ooh, we got a reward. Let's see what we got there. It's a new emote, it looks like. Oh, and Bomb Diggity grabbed it. I guess I didn't see that. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Yeah, and you're right, Voltron, that we do need to have people when they raid in. I forget about to mention that, but make sure people refresh. So if you did raid in and you're able to refresh your screens, please remember to do that. I forget. Choo choo! Well, awesome. So I did want to get your thoughts and your opinions on this, everyone. So, I was thinking about officer sourcing. And we know in this game that officer sourcing really sucks. Like, it's difficult. And they obviously, Scopely, Scamly, whatever you want to call them, they purposely make it difficult, right? But I wanted to give you kind of my thoughts on it, and I wanted to get your thoughts on how you felt about it. But we know that typically Scopely will do some events on weekends, a spend event where you have to spend materials to get certain officer shards. And what that typically means is that people either are not unlocking the ship at all, or not the ship. I'm thinking about special ships too much. Where you're not able to unlock the officer, or what, like I'm thinking the epic officers and stuff, but some people can get to tier 1, maybe tier 2. If you're a spender, you can unlock multiple tiers. But yeah, Deli, you're exactly right. So I wanted to get your thoughts, because it seems to me, if we hop into the events real quick here, let's look at the events store. So they have added, they've got the Ferengi Battle Pass here, where they've got officers that you can get there. So you can get some shards there. There's also these officer depot tokens, so where you can go and say, I want so many of this officer or that officer. But what else was there? And then also, I thought it was interesting, the Chronicle of the Ascendant, where they've made it so that you can get the heroic officer. I haven't counted up all the shards, but quite a few shards. It doesn't look like a full unlock to me. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. But quite a few shards by doing events. Now, some of these events can be rather, can we call it spicy? You have to have the materials or the items for it. But I found it interesting. It seems to me like Scopely is taking a stab at what can we do as a company to make a little bit better balance, maybe. I've really liked that it seems like they're trying to make some changes to make other ways besides just spending materials in order for you to get these. Now I look at the points for me and I think, oh my gosh, that's so many. But at least I haven't tried this one today. Maybe today's is going to change my mind. But the one I think yesterday I was able to complete, not too bad, and got some shards and stuff. So that was pretty cool. So with all the options they're adding, does it make you all feel any better about being able to get officers in the game, and not just kind of being left behind and only the whales or the big spenders are able to get them? What do you think? Way better with Officer Depot, or with the depot tokens. I agree, Deli. I like it. Officer Depots helped a lot with newer officers. Adding to TP story, which wouldn't help on rares. Yeah, and I looked at my TP, my transporter patterns. I have like 6 million of those. So, yeah, and a lot of rares, but sometimes rares can be, in some cases, more valuable than epics, if you ask me. Oh, and Archers reminds to save your depot tokens for tomorrow. So don't spend. As we're talking about officers, please do not spend. Please don't spend. Wait till tomorrow. 100 out of the last day event and 200 out of the meta. Okay. So you can get a new crew to tier 4. Pretty cool. I just got 8th in Transigen and Artifacts, so I'm doing well on Mbagna 3.0. But yeah, it's better acquisition level than, say, Anorax. Yeah. I just think it's better that there's more options to get some officer shards. So that can help people. Doesn't this whole set of events run again in 2 weeks? I think it does. I'd have to double check, Voltron, but I think you're right. You got Sky to tier 4. You got to pick and choose your options. Yeah, so you got to be smart about where you're spending your materials. I didn't spend last weekend. I'm hoping for this weekend. So we'll see. But yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot of... I should say I like the direction they're going, where they seem to be adding more officers to events and different things in the game. So I think overall, I think it's a good thing. So hopefully Scopely will take this and they'll, if anyone, and I've said this before, but feel free to give Scopely feedback. And I don't think it always has to be negative either. If you all like this kind of style of event where you're able to participate, because bottom line, I think Scopely wants participation, because the more you participate, the greater the chances are you're going to spend money on something, right? So they want participation. They want engagement. And participation, sometimes Grand Animal Hunter struggles with that word, for sure. But if you like this style, or if you like how they're doing it, I would encourage each of you to send in some feedback to Scopely and just say, hey, by the way, we like this. Keep doing this. Hopefully they'll hear that feedback and they'll say, you know what? Players are liking it. They're probably more engaged because of it, and hopefully they'll keep doing it. So, awesome. Okay. One other thing that I wanted your feedback on, and this one is a little bit, you might call it controversial. So I got this message, and I'm going to pull it up here on the screen real quick here. Let me switch over to that. Oh. Dope! My transition is covering it. Sorry, chat. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. Sorry, guys.
Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die.
All right, technical difficulties. That's all I can say. Son of a gun. Okay, can you hear me now? Yes, Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Hopefully you can hear me now just fine. Maybe the sound from that animation was playing in the background. Okay, good. Son of a gun, that was horrible. Yeah, I turned the music down because I thought you couldn't hear me. Okay, turn the music up just a tad. Hopefully that is at a good level for you all. Okay, so I'm gonna assume everyone can hear me now, and we'll go ahead. So, as I was trying to say, I'll start over, but I got this message from someone on my YouTube, one of my YouTube videos, and they were super frustrated. They were telling their story, and they said, "Hey, can you please get this story out?" They finished first in Expert League. Instead of being promoted to Master League and a store full of options, they were relegated to Adept League. 30 minutes later, they were somehow in Apprentice League with almost nothing to use their hard-earned credits on. Some players got some emergency field rations. Some got almost nothing. And they're apparently aware that this happened in 3 other alliances. This was the first time I'd actually heard of it. But the frustrating part for them is they had to work all their way back up, which is super frustrating. So I guess number one, I'd like to get the word out about this. Just share it with you all so you can then share this out as well. But I also want to have a discussion with you about this because when you know, back in the day, now this goes back a little ways, but back in the day, if you all were here long enough, you'll remember this, but we used to have it where every single patch that dropped, every single update, they had to give out some kind of pack, like some compensation, because every single time, you know, they had a crash. And it was frustrating. You had times when you couldn't play the game. For example, do you remember when we had the Forbidden Tech fiasco where when you put Forbidden Tech on a ship, it basically crashed your game? Scopely should have corrected this. I haven't heard anything retro. This is just from a comment someone made. So I'm hoping it's fixed by now. But my question to you all is, right now, it seems like it seems to me that what Scopely has done is they've gone away from let's fix the problem and correct it for the players right away to let's give you this compensation of these emergency field rations, kind of to placate the tempers of the community until they can fix it. And while I appreciate that, I wonder if it's enough. I oftentimes, when we get a compensation chest for a royal screw up, I honestly wonder, is this enough? And if not, what should Scopely do? My thoughts are, you can't fix ration that enough. I don't disagree with you, Voltron. But I was trying to put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, I would be so frustrated if we worked so hard. Number one, though, I think that they need to have better communication. And we keep talking about that, but number one, I think better communication has got to rule. They've got to say, this is a screw up. We want to let everyone know this is a problem. We're going to fix it. We're going to make it right. Until then, here is something to make you feel better. They were bought, so it seems there were some customer service changes. Guessing. Could be. To be honest, sounds like support being support versus working with Hammy or Polly. CMS can only do so much, but more than random support actions. Yeah. And Hammy or Polly can only be around, like, they're individuals. I'm sure they have a lot of other things they have to work on too. And I'm not saying this isn't important, but how many of these messages could they get a day? I think you got to have a better support staff, I guess. Give them store back and fix rank. Yep, they've got to make it right. So the question in my mind is, yeah, they definitely need to do that. So I just feel like there's things that Scopely could and should do better that when stuff like this happens, the players don't feel like left in the dark. They don't feel screwed over. And I don't know what functionality that their systems have, but I think they should make it right. They need to fix the problem. But a compensation chest that is so small just seems. I mean, the person or the people that got 6,000. It's weird that some got 6,000, some got 2. Most who submitted a ticket got 200. That's just stupid. Not even enough to do one daily reward chip. So what do you all feel like if this were to happen to you? What would you expect to happen on day one? And ultimately, you would expect it to be fixed. Do you remember? Were you here when the Mantis came out? People spent actual money to buy the Mantis ship, and then you couldn't use the Mantis in Mantis space, whatever that's called. I thought that was just absurd. Like you couldn't, and I don't think they ever got. I don't think that they ever sent out a compensation package for that. I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But people bought the Mantis ship. I don't think they ever sent out, this compensation chest. And this was before field rations, but they didn't fix it, or they didn't fix it right away. It took months. Okay, Voltron, you're remembering no comp, same as me. Okay, I didn't actually buy the ship, but I think the danger here is what you're saying, Voltron. You would expect a lot of quitting. The problem isn't the people that complain, I think. I think it's the people that quietly quit. The people that say, you know what, this is screwed up, this is jacked up, I expect better from a game, and just quietly leave. So that's what worries me. So anyways, just wanted to throw that out there. Get your thoughts, and get this message out. I think making a video about this would be appropriate, even if it's a short one. But yeah, I think there has to be immediate communication. They've got to give something that's appropriate to tide them over, to make them feel better, and they've got to fix it. It's just you get in their shoes, and it's just super frustrating. So if you have any suggestions other than those things, feel free to throw that in chat here and let me know your thoughts. I think I will make a video out of this and just kind of get the word out, just to remind Scopely that, hey, you know what, your compensation isn't what it needs to be, communication isn't what it needs to be, and it needs to be fixed. So when I got this, it just kind of floored me, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, that sucks. Knowing that I, as an individual, don't feel like I have the power to change Scopely's mind, but maybe us as a community can kind of tell them, you know what, let's reevaluate this. Let's reevaluate this. When there was a big problem with tearing up and relegating, they did put out a message, corrected it, and sent comp. I remember that. Yep. Mantis issues why I'm hesitant on buying ships. Yeah, you just wonder if something you're going to buy is going to be even useful, huh? I go straight to VIP to have it fixed. And that's the thing, Retro. I don't know that everyone has contact to the VIP channel or someone in their alliance that has the VIP. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying, what does the everyday player do, I wonder? You know what I mean? I have visited my alliance, get a lot of content creators behind this. Yeah, let's get the word out. I think maybe I'll send this out and just say, hey, I made a video, so-and-so and so-and-so. Please make sure that that the community is listening to this. I think you should contact a person to find out when this happened, if it's ever been fixed. I agree. I will follow up with them. You timed it just right, Lloyd. You timed it just right. We had a problem with the audio, so hopefully that is not too loud, everyone. But yeah, Lloyd, I'm just kind of sharing a message I got on YouTube and how floored I was when I got it, and I was like, oh crap, that sucks. That sucks. Lucky to have a VIP or two. Yeah. Someone on the server should have a VIP that can help. Yeah, I'll reach back out to him for sure, just to make sure. Bomb diggity, that's funny. Why not ask for $100? Get yourself a free pack. Monetize that sucker. Be careful, Bomb diggity. You're gonna start sounding like a Scopely monetizing everything. I'm just kidding. But yeah, okay. So there's the message. I'll try and work what I can on my end, but I think not just this issue, which certainly I'm hoping it's been resolved by now. But I'm hoping that we as a community, and we're small here in this stream. I know I would love to grow the numbers here, as I told you before, so we can do more giveaways and do more fun things with you all. But I'm hoping that this can be a general reminder to everyone that we keep reminding Scopely through content creators, and if we have to push it to bigger content creators that have more connections, or to VIPs, or whatever we have to do to get the word out, that we continue to push Scopely on better communication, more appropriate and consistent. I mean, if we have someone's getting 200 of these field rations and someone's getting 6,000, there's something wrong with that, Scopely. But more consistent compensation and fixes. Let's not have the Mantis ever happen again to anyone, Scopely. So my mission is just to fight for you all. So hopefully that's the way that this message comes across. So anyways, I'll try and see what I can figure out. I'll message them. All right. Heavy stuff, but just something I felt like, you know what? This really sucks. I need to at least take every opportunity I can to get the message out about that. So I'm sure that they are super duper frustrated. Super duper frustrated. Oh, alrighty. Should we do some events? We've been streaming for 2 hours now. Should I actually do some events, y'all? Going to need a ticket number? Yeah. So are you saying that they need to submit a ticket to customer service and then they need to send that ticket number to a VIP? I'm kind of new to this, so you guys have to let me know. I've never had something that serious that I remember in the near term happen to me, so. You gotta fight for your right to party. I mean, wait, to what? To place in a broken Scopely event. You'll need all the ticket numbers, okay? Okay. I'll have to see what I can do. See if they will respond to my message, and see if they. I'll ask them if they have a ticket number. Oh yeah, you had. You had some bad stuff happen to you. You got your whole account deleted or something, didn't you, Zero? I don't know if you want to rehash that here, but. Then give to the CM on duty on the VIP chat. Okay. Thank you for the sub, Iron Fister. I appreciate that. Awesome! I really do, man. I appreciate that. Class action ticket. Oh, and I do want to mention, just as an FYI, some of you who have been here before know that I have been, because I think you can save some good money, and I'm not going to plug it as much as just give you some information. But with the app gallery, I know some people have been able to have some good money that they've saved by doing that. You'll see that sometimes as a sponsored piece in my videos. So, had one person reach out to me and said, Grand Admiral Hunter, they're not responding very quickly. Is there anything you can do to help? And so I kind of got after them. So I think they don't have a huge support staff there. So if you aren't getting a response, if you're using the app gallery and you're not getting a response from them, let me know and I will ping them and I will copy you on it so that I can make sure that you are heard. So that's become a hassle, but I'm hoping they'll make some changes. If they get enough people getting support, then I told them you need to make sure you have the people to support the people I'm sending over, or otherwise I'm going to stop pushing App Gallery. So anyways, just for those who have been using App Gallery, just want to let you know. Right away online, but then things get resolved. The internet site isn't updated. That's true, Retro. They could have had it fixed by now and I wouldn't know. I know, right, Iron Fister? Oh, I love it. Oh, I've been seeing some stuff on my Facebook feed, bud. Oh, what was it? There was like a Skull Squadron, but it was the motorcycle from the like the series with the Invid and all that. I think it was like a Roy Fokker motorcycle or something, but it was in the humanoid or the human version of it. Anyways, I thought of you, bud. All right, will do, Roy. Will do. Oh, yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's awesome. Talk about how I redeemed primary particles last month, then 5 this month, and only have 900. Oh, no way. That sucks, bud. That really sucks. He's the Punisher. He'll make them pay. There you go. Yeah, it's really sad, Lloyd, reading your comment there. It's really sad that you have to go through a content creator to get Scopely to correct stuff in the game for you. That's just wrong. Totally wrong. Ooh, bomb diggity. I know where they're at. Archer showed that to me. If you go over in Klingon space beneath, I think, Taigokor? Where is it? Right there, bud. That's where the Breen are at. So you go from southeast from Taigokor, and there you go. There's your 70 systems. They are tough suckers, though. Dead, but never forgotten, Roy. Never forgotten. Yeah, I took my, just for kicks and giggles on one of our streams, I took my cube, 15 billion cube, to go hit one. I think it was a 71 or 2. I don't remember. It must have been a 72 because that's where I visited that system. We just did it for science, and I didn't even fire a shot. Didn't even fire a shot. It was embarrassing. Grand Admiral Hunter's having performance issues. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? It's all good fun until someone loses an eye. Don't run with scissors. Oh, man. All the stuff that you're told you're not supposed to do as a kid. Squishy. Wait, you're sounding like Yoda now, Lloyd. Squishy Grand Admiral Hunter is. Don't do it, Bomb Diggity. Don't do it. Okay, if you do, you're going to have to tell us how it goes. Of course, you may have a stronger ship than me. But one shot, that's all. That's all it took. Oh, you have to for an event? Yeah, she probably does. I definitely don't. My cube didn't do the trick. Although I wonder if I hit like a 70 or 71. Yeah, that Vengeance ship. So, I'm kind of jelly. Wish I had the Vengeance. Can someone just donate that to me when I become Op 70? Thank you so much. Let's talk to Scopely about that. Grand Admiral Hunter's doing good things. He's doing good things in the community. He has fun on his stream, and he sends it for the players. Oh, wait, Scopely doesn't like that. This goes along the lines of me not getting an NDA, huh? You took half the Breen's health? Awesome! That's way better than I did. Although, to be honest, just like Zero saying you got the ship to do it, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect to like even have a chance. I was hoping to fire at least one shot off, but. And did you look at the abilities, Bomb Diggity? 31 of 1,000. That's crazy. That's crazy, Della. Tell me when you get the 1,000. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Bomb Diggity, when I read the ability of the one I hit, I think it said that officer crews do not work against the brain. So have a look at that, and you can tell me if that's what you see too, but it seems like I had to scan the ship in order to see that, though. And I can't remember if I could see that on like a battle report or what, but I'm pretty sure, Zero. I'm pretty sure. Should we go have a look? I'm not gonna pay repairs again. I mean, I love you guys and all, but once is enough. If you miss it, you're gonna have to come to my future streams. Let's go to 72. Let's go to the 70 system. Let's see. Well, let's have a look at it. Yeah, let us know if your cube does better. Hey, Deli, have you been able to take out any of those hostiles yet? Any of the Breen? Have you tried those? Weekend sets us free. Once again, chat, I'm sorry that my transitions fired off so many times. If I forget to turn that off, it just keeps playing the intro. I need to figure that out, but thanks for your patience with me. Oh my goodness. Sometimes streaming, I try so hard, I promise, but stuff just happens. Okay, so if we... let's see if it will tell us here. So it directs 100% of incoming damage to its shields and regenerates 25% of its shield health at the start of each round. So shields are tough. Increases apex barrier by 5,000. And the vengeance is the way to go. Oh, I was just curious, Deli. You can if you want. I just wasn't sure if you tried with your ships. This ship cannot be targeted by a board cutting beam. Immune to gravitational blast. Let me scan it. I swear that we saw in there... Oh, right there. This cannot be... Okay, so specifically, let's see here. I think that's what it was. So this is what I was remembering. So this ship ability with the shield health cannot be altered by officers, forbidden tech, etc. 100% shield bypass. So that is why you want that ship for... That's why you want the Jelly 2.0 for that. Okay, yep. So... Goodbye, officers. Goodbye, forbidden tech. It doesn't matter against the Breen warship. You're going to need the vengeance. So yeah, these ships are a beast. So good luck without the new ship. That's all I gotta say. Wow, well, we've had some good conversation tonight. This is fun. If it won't work with officers, Zero, do you think that Harrison's gonna work? I mean, he bypasses shields, but if it says officers don't work, then the shields... Because he just bypasses the shields, right? But I'm thinking he probably won't work because of... at least on the shields. I love how it says etc, by the way. It's like, what does that mean? Forbidden tech, etc. I guess that includes chaos tech won't work. Okay, sounds good, Zero. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll have to log off in a little bit to help get my kids ready for bed. All right, let's sure, I'll hop back. So you're in the 70 system? Let's go have a look. Okay, we'll hop there and we'll have a look. We'll see Delhi blow up in glorious fireworks of pixels. Pixelated fireworks. Pretty pixelated fireworks. Okay, no worries. I can just kind of sit there. I don't think anyone's gonna come and pop my ship for being in the 70 system. Delhi definitely has a stronger ship and better research than me. Getting cube ready, he says. Well, I'm amazed, everyone, that I had this big thing of water. I haven't gone through it all like I usually go through my cup of water before, but I'm surprised I haven't had to use the restroom yet. It just occurred to me you could probably hear me gulping there. Womp womp, as my son would say. Aw, Psyduck escaped, but he's so cute in the Pokemon movie. Detective Pikachu. My son loves that show, by the way. What did you all do with the Chronicle of the Ascendant? That event... Upgrade ships, huh? Reliant, GS31, charge capacitor, stat capacitor. Ooh. Okay, Vindicator gets a lot of points. Monavine gets a lot of points. Ceramic composite. Beryllium Sphere doesn't give you jack. I was going to do that one. And remember, maybe you've already done this, but remember the exocomps. Those are in the refinery, if I remember right. Oh, there you are. Okay, let's see what crew Delhi is going to use. So he's got Pike, Moreau, Data. Okay. Very good. All right, Delhi, go for it, bud. Let's see. I'll try and click on the hustle so we can see if it shows any kind of damage there. I'm wondering, Lloyd, if I should, like, scrap my Revenant and tier it back up. I think I can do that at tier 15, right? All right, he's going for this one. Oh, it looks like you took a sliver off, Delhi. You took a little bit off, only about like 50 more hits or 20 more hits. Well, I want to try Retro because I know they're heroic. Let's see. Everything needed to be tiered up and bought a couple of silkies, but now I'm out of Latinum. Yeah, I mean, that's where you can get some shards for... who was it that called Mbangda 3.0 this time? You're coming back for more. Hey, Delhi. Oh, you're bringing the Crenshaw? Took half with Tier 1 Vengeance. Yeah, I want to try it with the Rev. Because I can spend a lot. I mean, I don't get a lot of points, but maybe it will add up. I don't know. But, Delhi, did any of your officers trigger in the... Okay, so using the same ones. Did your officers trigger, Delhi? That would be interesting to see if your officers triggered. I mean, Oh, they did. Oh, but it just wasn't affecting the shields, maybe. So they all triggered, but the ability of this ship says it just doesn't work if they have It's just a ship ability for the shields that it was referring to. So that's what we would kind of have to assess, is if it actually does work with the shields or not. I guess we would have to see if someone like Harrison triggered it. Because isn't Harrison just the shields? Like, he just bypasses shields? Cloaking. Okay. He's going all in, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have to see which one he attacks. Hopefully it's a close one so I can click on it and see. Try and pick one that I can click on. Or you can DM me the results. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't think you did any better. How did that battle go? That looked painful. I am going to take your advice, though, Dell. I think I am going to get the Crenshaw first when I get to 70. Unfortunately, I don't have the mats to go to 69. Okay. I kind of want to see if Harrison triggers. Let's look at Harrison. I'm pretty sure his is just the shield bypass. Name probably. I think it's J for John Harrison, probably, or just H for Harrison. Okay. So it's his officer ability. So he ignores 70% of the opponent's shield. Six rounds with the Crenshaw. So the cube lasted longer. Okay, went more rounds. It'd be interesting to see if Harrison works at all on them. Yes, Lloyd, I did. I got the Velox, and I do use it. I use it on like my gosh, I don't use it a ton, honestly. I do use it on my like my wave defenses, because with that, my cube and I think it's tier 4 now, the garbage ship 31. With those three, I can beat a 50 elite wave. I don't remember. Let's check. I want to say it's like 9. Yeah, 9. But I haven't done any of the weapons. I think I need some mats to spend on an event, and I just spent some on the Velox. I imagine at some point I'll max it, you know, sometime in the future when it gets to the point where I could scrap it for something, or if I need to spend it for a mat event, maybe. But at this point, I'm trying to save like parts for future ships, for epic ships, you know? So trying not to spend on the ships if I can avoid it. Okay, I'm going to try something here. Deli's died enough for us on stream. I want to see if Harrison works. I'm guessing that he won't trigger, because it's not supposed to be able to work with his shields. Or it's not supposed to affect the shields, and his ability is specifically with that. So I will just change my crew. I don't know. Kicks and giggles. Should we try Pike Moreau Harrison? But this is just for science. Let's see here. Ooh, Tal, that's a good thing to try. Where's my... Oh, Pike Moreau's up here. Well, we have data, but let's go group and put Moreau on there. Will Tal work? That's a good question. Well, I'm trying to think. Will Harrison trigger? Like, will we see his ability trigger at the beginning of the battle? I may have to let Deli do all the killing. Is that what you're saying? I did hit a 72. Okay, it's not showing any damage whatsoever. Okay, I may not be the person to test this. Let's look at the battle report. Let's see. Its whole health didn't change. That's interesting. I did some damage! I did some damage! That's funny. So it hit me hard enough that it took out my shields and did some more damage, and then I was able to fire some shots off, and then it destroyed me. But it's interesting. I guess we'd have to do some detailed math here to figure out maybe, but there's just so many things going into the calculations here. It makes me wonder. But I mean, his ability triggered. Did 0 damage to the hull. You're right. Okay, so even though Harrison is supposed to ignore shields, we didn't get anything to the hull at all. Okay, so what that tells me is that apparently it shows that his ability triggers up here, but this is evidence that shows that it didn't have any impact. Yeah. Harrison doesn't get through Apex barrier. Well, I would think... Yeah, I mean, it's mitigating because of the Apex barrier, but then everything went to the shield. So even after these two calculations here for standard damage and Apex barrier, it still received shield health. And if Harrison was effective, or if his ability worked at all, I would expect at least something to go to the hull. So good point, Voltron. But I think this right here proves that Harrison does not work on these hostiles. Let's look. Let's try one more thing. I'm gonna have to end stream here in a little bit, but let's try one more thing. What if we do this? Because Harrison, as Deli suggested, decreases the opponent by a certain cumulative 5% each round while it is burning versus players. And hostiles level 60 and under. I've forgotten about that level restriction. We could try it. Yeah, no kidding, Voltron. Here, he's not going to work, but here you go. I know it says 60 and below, but let's just see. Let's just test it. I don't remember seeing it, honestly. I didn't remember the level cap, so maybe it's something... Do you think it's something they just recently added because they added all these 70 hostiles? Okay, we're showing like 0 damage again. Okay. Just have to see. Okay, so we got Giorgio, chance to deal burning for 2 rounds. Harry Kim, Torres, Giorgio, Troy. 511. Well, my cube is destroyed. Well, I didn't get shot off that time. Well, I can't tell, but his ability. So it could be because this is a level 70 ship. It could also be. Well, it doesn't say. I mean, you'd have to tell me, Deli, if you want to try it, but I'm guessing. I would be surprised if this worked against those hostiles. So Harrison doesn't work. Most likely, it looks like Tal doesn't work. That level restriction. That was when he was brought back. Interesting, Lloyd. Okay. Deli doesn't remember a level cap. He doesn't work. Okay. Well, that's confirmed then, so. Yeah, Harrison was really difficult to source for a long time. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down there, Voltron. Let's see. Let's see here. So let's put him on there, but you're talking about him, I believe. Oh, wait, he's got to be captain. Yeah, that's what we're kind of proving, Deli, but I imagine he's not going to... Reduces enemy shield mitigation by 40%. Okay, let's see here. If we get... We need someone that's going to give him full synergy, don't we? Okay, it says 100% with full synergy. Yeah, we're gonna add another 15. I think it was when I switched officers. So should reduce it by 100% if it were to work. I'm guessing he won't, like Deli's saying, but this is the last test we'll do, and then we'll kind of wrap up. Okay. But it's good just to kind of see the futility of it. Resistance is futile, in other words. I'm not seeing any damage. No, like, nothing. Science, exactly. So, no damage. See, reduces enemy shield mitigation by 100% versus non-armada hostiles. Oh, and I'm not... But I didn't fire shot off, so... I need to be a 70 player to test these, apparently. I'm guessing he won't work, though. Just the same way that our other officers affecting shield mitigation didn't work. So, the best of my knowledge, anything that's going to affect shields and officer ability is not going to work, and you're going to need the Vengeance. I don't know what other kind of research might come out with G7 to make these more possible, but I'm guessing you're going to need a G7 ship, or as Bomb Diggity's telling us, she's taken 2 hits to kill a Breen. Tearing up your special ISS Jelly 2.0, as it were. Although we could call it 3.0, or the 2.0 ISS Jelly, I guess, because they had 2 jellies. They had the original one and the ISS. So it depends how we want to look at things. But I sure hope that you don't have to hit those Breen for dailies when G7 comes out. Yep, their new ship, the Vengeance. Are you familiar with that ship, Voltron? Let's see here. The USS Vengeance. Oh, okay. You are familiar with it. Okay. And Bomb Diggity, did you say yours was a tier 2? Enhances Apex Shred, leveraging from Johnson. Bypasses all Marine warship shields at combat start. Yes, tier 2 now. Okay. Well, you just gotta max that thing and then it'll be like easy peasy. Oh, I sure hope Scopely doesn't make it so if you go into G7, you have to have a Vengeance. Because I've heard that ship is like not easy to get. Like, big spend to unlock it now. I heard thousands. Someone was saying, maybe it was Delhi. Someone said in chat here that it costs like thousands to for a spend for people to unlock it. At least when it first came out. Definitely thousands. Okay, it's confirmed. Not a free-to-play ship. Not yet, anyways. Maybe someday. Maybe someday there will be some sourcing for it. Cars are cheaper to upgrade. So is my guitar. Need to go to work 2 weeks to get my money back. Go work the corner. Well, you've got an option, I guess. Oh, that's crazy. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. What could I do with that? So many good things. We could do a lot of Battle Pass giveaways here for you all. Chat, if I ever get the temptation to spend that much money in the game to get a ship just to make a video about it, please shoot me. Seriously. Oh, if I had that much cash, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. 3K just to get it. And Lloyd's the first one to pull the trigger. I love you too, Lloyd. Oh. All right, chat. Well, I'm going to have to end it for tonight. Got to go do some stuff with the family. So I do want to thank you. I think we had some great conversation tonight. We talked about some really cool stuff tonight. Really helpful stuff, I think, getting some words out about the compensation screw-ups and officer sourcing. I think those things are really going to be important. I think those are important things to talk about. And hitting those 70s, that was unplanned, but that was really cool to try. Just to see me fail. But it was good to see that those officer abilities don't work. So one more thing just to kind of watch out for. We'll see what happens when G7 rolls around. A few months away, maybe? A couple months away? We'll have to see. All right. Good to see you all. Voltron, take care. Oh, it's good to be missed, and I'm glad I'm back, and we'll try and be consistent. As a reminder, Lloyd, and to everyone, I might have to just remind everyone and myself, whenever July rolls around, it's just going to be tough for me. July and August are always busy for me, so... But when my kids grow up and move on, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, let's see who we can raid, huh? Is the cat streaming now? Yeah, let's hop over and see what Ultimate DJ is doing, shall we? All right, chat. Have a good night. And as a reminder, we will be streaming tomorrow night. And that is our regular Jackbox party night. So we will be doing Star Trek Fleet Command and some more Jackbox games as well. It's fun. We have fun here. I try and have fun with you all. It's good to hang out with you and get to know you. And last reminder, invite all your friends. I'd like to see this stream grow and have more people to interact with. The more people we have here, the funner it is for me, and the more I learn from you all. So anyways, thanks for all you do, and we'll talk to you next time. Let's raid on over to the DJs. DJs, we're coming for ya!